Hi y'all, it's Charlene from the Craftyartshack, and we're back here today with another challenge video. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit, so let's get on with the crafts. Let's go! Now here we go with DIY number 1. Now our first DIY was inspired by my friend May over at Crafting Away with May. If you haven't seen her channel, go check it out. Now, because May did this process that I'm going to do right after this, I got the idea, well, let me see if a rub-on transfer will work on a candle. Guess what? Nope, didn't. Did not work. I rubbed and rubbed and rubbed. I rubbed the wax away. But part of it came off and part of it didn't, but it was worth a try. So I was trying to hold it in place, so part of it came off, so I was like, let me try one more time. But what ends up happening is the wax ends up just sticking to the back of the pattern. So I cut away the leaves that I tried to put on there to save this for something else, and hopefully it'll transfer even though it's been stuck on that. Now I saw May do this with a napkin. I believe it was a couple of years ago, or a year or so ago, and what I thought I would do is take this rice paper. Well, it worked, but it didn't work as good as a napkin does. So I was determined I was going to try something and put something pretty on this candle. Now this candle, I don't know what scent it has in it. I couldn't find it on the paper that I had, but oh man, did it drive my sinuses crazy. And caused me to have breathing problems, but I'm getting rid of this candle quick. But what I did is I took the cover that was on the outside of the candle and I took and marked it on my rice paper so that I could see where I wanted to cut this at, and that was clear, so I could actually tell what part I wanted to put around the candle. And so I'm like checking it out, making sure everything's going to work before I cut it. Measure twice, cut once. Yep, that's the rule. But yeah, I'm going to take this and I check it a couple of times. Here's the measure twice. And yep, I could cut this off more because you don't want it overlapping, because it's going to overlap onto your other section. And so I wanted this to wrap completely around the candle. So what I'm going to do now is trim it up to the size that I want it, and I am trimming it a little bit bigger than what I want it because I don't want this to be too short when I get ready to put it on there. And you know how when you fold something sometimes it makes it a little bit shorter? So I'm cutting just a little bit bigger, and I'll have some that I'll have to trim off, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. So anyway, I get it all trimmed up and I'm checking it again. This is measured 3 times. And it's a little bit big, but that's okay. And I'm going to peel off the bottom of my candle. Now these are all new candles and these are going to go in my booth. Now I'm going to take wax paper or parchment paper and I'm going to roll this up in the parchment paper. Then I'm going to get out my little, I'm getting that out of the way. I don't know what I was doing there. Anyway, I'm going to take my little iron and I'm going to rub it on there. And you see how when you put the iron on there, I have it on 3. Now, you don't want to leave it in one place too long because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to end up with a square candle or a candle that has little square edges on it instead of being round. So don't leave it on there too long because I'm telling you, I've already done it and I already tried it. And yeah, I made that mistake. So anyway, we're going to go all the way around the candle, and once we get done with that, then we're going to start peeling back our paper. And as you're peeling back your wax paper or parchment paper, you can see where it didn't stick. So what you need to do is, and you'll find out that you'll have where your candle melted doing this process, that it's going to run down behind there. So what I'm going to do is put this back over and just touch those places, barely touch those places that it didn't lay down, and fix those areas. Then what you want to do is you want to go around the bottom of your candle and check and make sure you have everything sealed down. Now my extra edge came over the bottom. I'm going to finish that up and we'll see the rest of this at the final reveal. Now, This is the inspiration recreation for April, and it's an open challenge. So if you're interested in joining, uh, check out any one of these ladies here and they can help you get joined up. It's hosted by my good friend Amanda at 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, Tammy over at Happiness Created, and ourselves, Craftyartshack, Charlene. Now, I want to share with y'all that all their links are in the description box below, along with a playlist of a bunch of other ladies and gentlemen that are participating in this challenge. So, if you want to find out what they're doing on their channels, they're doing some awesome crafts. Y'all sure don't want to miss it. Now, here we go with DIY number 2. Now, for this next craft, it was inspired by this lady's channel, and go check her out because she painted a lot of wooden spoons. Now I'm making this for my garden, and what I'm going to do is paint this for a garden stake for my watermelons. And I just thought it would be really cute for my garden. Now when you're finished, you're going to need to take and cover this with some clear varnish or clear coat to protect it from the elements outside. Now while this video is playing and I'm painting, I want to take this time to tell y'all that I'm stepping down as being the host from this channel. I'm not stepping away from crafting, I'm just stepping down from hosting on this channel because I feel like that I need to take more time and do what some other things that God has called me to do at this time. And I just wanted to let y'all know because my dear friend Amanda, it's been such a blessing to work with her, and nothing has happened between us or anything like that. So y'all keep supporting her, and Katie over at Red Lady Crafting is going to be co-hosting or hosting with her. So y'all keep checking out this creation. Now I'll still be on here from time to time, but I've got to do what God's called me to do, and I feel like that's the most important thing, because when God calls you to do something, it's important that you do it. He wants me to write a book about my testimony, and He wants me to start a ministry channel as well as sharing my other talents that I have. I believe that when God gives you talents, He doesn't want you to waste those talents. I have talents in crafting, and I have talents in different areas of my life, as in gardening and canning and cooking and different things like that. And so he's teaching me a healthier way to cook and can. So if you're interested in learning about those, I have another channel. It's called WhatTheTuckers. And I'm going to also have another channel that's going to be starting up real soon. It's going to be called Kingdom of God Kids. It's KOG Kids. It's the way it's going to be listed on YouTube. And the reason why I'm starting this up, and it's not for a kids channel, all is inclusive, it's going to be we are all God's kids. So God wants me to start sharing and ministering to women, and so that's what I'm going to do. And I feel like that with all of that, I didn't need to shortchange Amanda in helping her with this channel. So I'm still going to be crafting because God's called me to share my talents, and God's called all of y'all to share your talents, and y'all's are in crafting, and y'all's are in other areas of your lives. So whatever God calls you to do, I pray that you go and do those things, and do it with great honor and commitment to the Lord. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And so anyway, let's get back to the crafting and talking about that. If y'all have more questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. So here we go with DIY number 3, and it is inspired by Michelle James. So go check out her channel because she's doing awesome crafts over there. Now I saw her take a pot holder and do some crafts with them, and what I'm doing is I'm taking this cutting board, and this would be a great gift to take to a cookout for the summer. So I'm going to take this cutting board, and I'm going to take these little measuring spoons, and I'm going to tie a real pretty bow on here, and I'm going to put one of my favorite recipes in here. And you could put your recipe recipe for whatever dish you're taking, and then give this gift to the person that's hosting the cookout. What an awesome way to share God's love. So anyway, we're going to do that, and we're going to get this all tidied up with a little bow and stick our recipe card in here. Yeah, I'm really tightening up that bow. And we're going to put our recipe card in there, and we're ready to go, and we'll see this at the final reveal. At this time, we'd like to thank our subscribers. We love you bunches, and we really appreciate you liking and sharing our channel and subscribing to our channel, because it really helps us out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, because we'd love you to have you join our family. Yes, we would. Here we go with the final reveal. Hope you like it. All right, y'all, Beth and I opened 2 new channels. Beth's channel is going to be called Kel's Shenanigans. So go check her out, because you never know what's going to happen over there. Sometimes you'll see me on her channel, and sometimes I'll see you. Yeah, something. Yeah, that's about how our channels go, just like that. So here's hers. And here is our channel, WhatTheTuckers. You never know what we're going to be doing. We might be putting something together. We might be building something outside. We might be planting in the garden. We might be canning in the kitchen or baking a cake. You never know. So go check out both these channels. The links are in the description box below, along with the playlist for this challenge, and along with the links to the ladies who are hosting this challenge. Go check them out, because they're doing some awesome things, and you sure don't want to miss them. So don't forget, we have a booth over at the Avonlea Mall here in Jacksonville, Florida. If you're ever here, come visit us. We also have a paint section that is called Southern Belle Paints. Look for us here at the Avonlea Mall in Jacksonville, Florida. The address is 8101 Phillips Highway. Come check us out. We'd love to see you. We're usually there on Mondays.
Does turn out awesome. So you guys, if you like this content, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and give us that big thumbs up, because it really helps our channel out. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Crafty Art Shack. We'll see you later. Bye.